Welcome again to the old principal. I am the old principal. 我就是老校长. And we've come to another English instructional program. Now this will be lesson number 31, counting calories. You see the word calories. Calories. Okay? That means kaluli, or some people say 热量. Anyway, whatever you want to say it is, counting calories is something that people do when they cannot eat too much. Maybe they're already fat, 已经胖了或者怎么样. Anyway, this is 31. Let's listen to the story and then we will come back. This is an interesting take on calories. Here's the story.
Number 31. Counting calories. In a humorous moment, somebody wrote out the following, quotes, daily exercise for the non-athletic. Proper weight control and physical fitness cannot be attained by dieting alone. This is true. Many people who are engaged in sedentary occupations can burn calories in non-athletic ways. Partially true. Here's the guide for activities and the number of calories per hour they consume. Beating around the bush, 75 calories. Stop beating around the bush and just tell me the truth. Jumping to conclusions, 100 calories. Jumping to conclusions is the only exercise some people get. Climbing the walls, 150 calories. My grandchildren came 2 days ago and I've been climbing the walls since then. Passing the buck, 25 calories. Stop passing the buck. It is your responsibility, so you should do it. Dragging your heels, 100 calories. It was time to go home, but our son was dragging his heels. Pushing your luck, 250 calories. Don't push your luck. Unless you start getting more sleep, your grades will suffer. Making mountains out of molehills, 500 calories. Wow, that's just a minor issue. Stop making mountains out of molehills. Hitting the nail on the head, 50 calories. Your answer has hit the nail on the head. You are absolutely right. Bending over backwards, 75 calories. Even though Susie was late for an appointment, she bent over backwards to help the little boy who was lost. Jumping on the bandwagon, 200 calories. People are starting to agree with me. They are jumping on the bandwagon. Running around in circles, 350 calories. For the last 3 hours, I have been running around in circles. I need to find a solution to this problem soon. Tooting your own horn, 25 calories. He doesn't seem to be a team player. He is more interested in tooting his own horn. Opening a can of worms, 50 calories. I don't want to talk about that subject. If we do, we will surely just open up a can of worms.
Welcome back. Are you ready to start? To begin with, in a humorous moment, humorous meaning 幽默的时刻, so he was in a happy mood. Somebody wrote out the following: daily exercise for the non-athletic. 非运动的人的每天运动. Okay, so this is a suggestion for daily exercise for the non meaning no, not, 非运动的人, athletic, for the non-athletic persons, but persons is understood. Okay, going on. Okay, proper weight control. Though proper weight control, 控制这个重量 ，OK， 身重 ，OK， proper weight control, that is doing it in the right way, and physical fitness, 健康的身体。特别是身体上的健康的身体 cannot be attained by dieting alone. Okay, now this is true. In other words, if you want to be healthy and 苗条, so to speak, you cannot be that by only diet. Dieting, do you know what dieting is? 节食. Dieting, very popular in America because, I tell you a secret, and don't tell anybody else, many Americans are fat. In fact, fat is not even they say obese. Obese is 过分的胖. Okay, so really, really fat. I think something like 50% of Americans or more. Wow, that's a lot. So if you want to control, 要控制你的身重, okay, and you want to have good health, physical fitness, 好的身体的情况好啊，健康的. You cannot do it, cannot be attained. Attain mean 没办法得到. Attain. To attain something is to 得到. By dieting 只不过是用节食而获得的. No way. You've got to do more. So I wrote, this is true. Going on. Many people who are engaged in sedentary occupations. Occupations 是职业, okay? Sedentary means 不用运动的. That's like sitting at a desk or something like that. Can burn calories, 能燃烧卡路里. Kaluli, okay, only, in non-athletic ways. Okay, non-athletic ways. Now, the reason why I said 部分的对, the reason why I said partially true is because every moment of every day you burn calories. So no matter whether you're resting or sleeping, you are burning calories. You've heard of metabolism, 新陈代谢. Metabolism keeps on going even when you are asleep. So you burn, so this is partially true. So you don't have to exercise to burn calories. So this is partially true. But, going on, here's a guide. Now this is, 这个是有点开玩笑, but it's very good and you'll learn a lot from today's lesson, really will. Here's a guide, okay, 指引, what? For activities and the number of calories per hour that they consume. So you're going to see two things. you're going to see the activity 活动. And then on the back side, 挂符, in the parentheses, you will see 燃烧的卡路里. Okay, how many calories it burns. Okay, going on. Okay, now, what you're going to see here is American idiomatic speech. 这个是美国习惯用语. Okay, so this is, in a way, it's a joke, but it's a little bit true. Okay, 部分的是真的. Okay, okay. Now, here we go. Beating around the bush. Do you know what beating around the bush is? Beating around the bush is 兜圈子. 兜圈子. Okay, that's how we would translate it in Chinese. Okay, a bush, of course, is 树丛. So beating around the bush is 兜圈子. Okay, now I'm going to put it, and you will burn 75 calories. 当然这个是搞笑的. But again, this was written to be humorous. Now, here's the sentence. Stop beating around the bush. Just tell me the truth. 不要再兜圈子. Tell me the truth. 你告诉我这个实话. Okay, now, so stop beating around the bush is a good idiom that we all can use, right? Let's take a look at another one. Jumping to conclusions. 这个也是一个美国习惯用语的常用的话. Jumping to conclusions. 他说 you will burn 100 calories. Okay? 燃烧这个100这个卡路里. Now, jumping to conclusions. Conclusion is 结论. Okay? Okay, jumping to conclusions means 太快做结论. Now, you can see why because this is kind of a play on words. Jumping is 跳. Remember, have you ever used jump rope? 跳绳啊. You're jumping rope. Okay, so jumping to conclusions. Okay, let's take a look at the sentence that we decided on. Jumping to conclusions is the only exercise some people get. Now, I have said this many, many times. So jumping to conclusions is the only exercise some people get. 有些人唯一的运动就是 jumping to conclusions. 太快下结论. Okay, so jumping to conclusions is the only exercise some people get. Going on to the next one. Here's an interesting one. 这个也是我们的偏语，是习惯用语. Okay, climbing the walls. Okay, 表面上 climbing the walls. 哇，燃烧的卡路里哇很多啊. Okay, climbing the walls. Okay, 当然这个是开玩笑. But what does climbing the walls mean? 爬这个墙壁. Well, that is 表面上. But in reality, well, let's take a look at the sentence. If you see it used in a sentence, you will see how it is used, and you will understand the meaning better. My grandchildren came 2 days ago. I've been climbing the walls since then. Okay? 我的孙子孙女 came 2 days ago, 2天前就来我的家, okay? And I've been climbing the walls since then. Okay? 他们来了, I was really climbing up the walls? No, it doesn't mean that. To climb the walls, in this case, simply means what? It simply 很不安, 很着急. Okay? So 很着急, 很不安. Okay, so my grandchildren came 2 days ago and I've been climbing the walls since. Well, you know why? The reason why is the older you get, you're not so interested in all the activity. 太活跃. So you feel uncomfortable. Even though you love them, of course you love them. You love them very much. But it makes you feel, well, we often say, I love when you come. I enjoy you coming. But I am also happy when you go. Of course, we never say that, right? You never say that to your to your guests. But sometimes there is some pressure, right? Going on. Okay, here's another one. Passing the buck. American famous president of 美国总统 Truman. 他有一个牌子在他桌上 The buck stops here. 等于说他愿意负责任. Okay, passing the buck simply means 推责任，不愿意接受责任，推责任 give it to other people. Well, 25 calories. You don't get much burning of calories with that. Okay, here's how it's used. Stop passing the buck. It is your responsibility, so you should do it. Okay, I created the sentence so it's easy. Stop passing the buck. 不要退出责任. Okay, it is your responsibility. 就是你的责任，因此你应该做。Okay, stop passing the buck. Have you ever met people that pass the buck? Of course you've met people passing the buck. They don't want to assume responsibility, so they pass the buck. They let other people do it, or say, oh, I can't do it, and so they give it to other people to do. So, passing the buck. Well, let's go on to another one. Okay, dragging your heels. Do you ever drag your heels? 拖拖拉拉的. Okay, 拖拖拉拉的. Okay, 脚跟 is heels. Okay, but the meaning of dragging your heel, drag is to la, but dragging your heels means 拖拖拉拉的. 故意的 often is 故意的, on purpose. Going on. It was time to go home, but our son was dragging his heels. It was time to go home. 该回家的时候，但他拖拖拉拉的. He's not so interested in going home. Going on. Pushing your luck. Okay? Pushing your luck. Probably the best translation. Okay, luck is 运气. Okay? 这个好运, 运气. To push your luck means 冒险. 冒险. In other words, Here's a sentence. Let's take a look at the sentence. That'll help. Don't push your luck. Unless you start getting more sleep, your grades will suffer. 不要冒这个险。除非 what? You start getting more sleep. 多睡觉。Your grades will suffer. 那个你的成绩会变坏，变不好。Okay? So don't push your luck. 不要冒这个险。Okay? Or I could say I'm pushing my luck. Say I am taking a risk. 冒险 right? 风险 Okay, going on. Making mountains out of molehills. Okay. How does it say in Chinese? 小题大做. Is that right? Hey, I got it right. 小题大做. Okay. So what? Well, let's take a look at this one here. That's just a minor issue. 是小事情. Stop making mountains out of molehills. A mole is 有一点像一个小小的老鼠, and he goes in the ground. And every now and then he comes up and makes a little hill of dirt. And that's called a molehill. Some people make mountains out of molehills. 小题大做. Going on. Okay, hitting the nail on the head. Hitting the nail on the head. Nail is 这个铁钉子, okay? 铁钉子, okay? And hitting 就是打钉子. To hit the nail on the head, what does it mean? It means 刚刚好, 恰到好, 恰恰好. In other words, it's just right for something. Going on? Okay. Now, bending over backwards. Bending over backwards? Bending over backwards. Of course, everybody has a back, okay? And so bending over, say 要弯, but you go backwards? What is this? Bending over backwards, what does that mean? Going on. Even though Susie was late for an appointment, 她去所约会已经迟到, she bent over backwards to help the little boy who was lost. Okay? She bent over backwards. Really? 她 bent over backwards? No. No, 她尽力帮助这个迷路的小孩. Okay? So to bend over backwards. It just simply means that you are putting out a lot of extra effort. Okay? Going on. Okay, jumping on the bandwagon. Oh, only 200 calories. Jumping on the bandwagon. Going on. Let's take some people are starting to agree with me. They are jumping on the bandwagon. Some people 就开始跟我同意看法. They are jumping on the bandwagon. It means 跟我同意 or 随大流 or 随这个潮流也可以说了. Running around in circles. Have you ever done that? Running around in circles. This is not 兜圈子. Okay. Running around in circles. There was a good translation. Let me see if I can find a translation here. Okay. 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 手忙脚乱. Ooh, that was good, wasn't it? I got to remember that. 手忙脚乱. Running around in circles. For the last 3 hours, I have been running around in circles. I need to find a solution for the problem soon. 我必须尽快找一个解决的方法。Running around in circles. 手忙脚乱. Man, I got to remember that. Okay, tooting your own horn. Tooting your own horn. What does that mean? Toot, okay, tooting is 吹喇叭, toot, okay, okay. And your own horn, horn is 喇叭, okay. So tooting your own horn, well, let's take a look at the sentence. He doesn't seem to be a team player. He is more interested in tooting his own horn. You understand that? A team player, somebody who cooperates, 跟别人合作，团队的精神，大家合作。Okay? He is more interested, 更加有兴趣吹他的牛，吹牛啊。Okay, tooting his own horn. That's some people do that. And now we come to the last one. Okay, a can, 是罐头. Okay, to open a can of worms, 球蛉啊, worms. Okay, going on. Sentence here. I don't want to talk about this subject. If we do, we will surely open a can of words. 会自找麻烦. Okay, opening a can of worms 是自找麻烦。我不要谈到这个呢。Wow, so many of American speech is full of idioms and 习惯用语, commonly used speech. Well, we've run out of time, but maybe we can share some more at some later date. Anyway, here's our email address. Our email address is theoldprinciple@gmail.com. And our website is www.theoldprinciple.org. Hey, it's been great to have you with me, and I hope to see you next time too. Bye-bye.